Hello, everybody. It's me, Candace, your membership coordinator, and I am here to give you an introduction to Discord. SIBA has created a new Discord server, and I'm super excited about it. And so first, I want to talk about what is Discord and how you get to it. So Discord is a server-based online community, very similar to Slack or old school message boards and chat rooms if you use those. Users on Discord have the ability to communicate with voice calls, video calls, text messaging, media, and files in both private chats or as part of communities called servers. A server is a collection of persistent chat rooms and voice channels that can be accessed via invite links, which you should all have gotten in the same email. Discord runs on Windows, on Mac, on Android, iOS, iPad, and Linux, and also in web browsers. So you should be able to get it no matter what you use. You can download the app on your phone or on a computer, or you can use it directly inside of a web browser like Chrome or Explorer. Just click the invite link that you received, or you can go to discord.com on your computer, or you can search for Discord in your phone app store to get started. It's completely free. So the first thing you'll need to do after you download the app or visit the site is to create a Discord account if you don't already have one. Discord will ask you to create an account or to log in. Your username and display name that you enter will appear across all of Discord. You will be able to change these later if you want to. Also, Discord will ask for your age because there are certain servers on Discord that kids are not allowed to join. So they want to make sure that you are of age when you join Discord. Also, after your account is created, if you clicked on the invite link to go there, you should be brought directly to the SIBA server, which is called SIBA Land. If you haven't clicked that link yet, if you went directly to discord.com or downloaded it to your phone before you created your account, you will now need to click the invite link to be brought to the SIBA server. So first, before I show you the server, I want to orient you to some of the technology or terminology that Discord uses. So first, server, which is what I just went over. That is the community within Discord that's dedicated to a certain group. So servers can be private or public, and they are made up of what's called channels, which are what members use for communication. The SIBA server is a private server, so only SIBA members can access it. Along the far left side of your screen, you're going to see a lot of things, but I'm going to go over that in a second. And so channels are the various discussion topics that you're going to see within Discord. There are also categories, which are headers that are going to be above the topics. And there are forums, which have talk bubbles instead. So let me share my screen and I will show you what all of this looks like. Okay, so here you will see SIBA's Discord server. And so the whole thing as a whole is the server. And then these along the left side are what's called channels, which is what I was just going over, the various discussion topics that you'll see over here. And the categories are these headers. So you'll see like resources, pre-roll, share and connect. Those are categories where channels are sort of collected under that category. And then there are forums, which are these that have the talk bubbles instead of the hashtags. So you'll see these hashtags, those are channels. And then you'll see forums, which are these talk bubbles. So talk bubbles just means there are many different topics organized inside of that channel that are searchable and taggable. And then finally, there are also voice channels. You'll see those down here as well. And those are similar to Zoom. You can join those channels with audio or video or both and have chats and meetings there. I also want to tell you about roles in Discord. So roles are assigned to members of a server, and those give you permissions to see certain channels that you're supposed to see. So on SIBA's server, we currently have roles for booksellers, store owners, the SIBA staff, and the SIBA board. So for each of those roles, there will be channels that you will only be able to see once you're assigned that role. When you first log on to SIBA's Discord server, the only channels that you're going to see on this side of the screen will be these resources channels and these pre-roll channels. So until we assign you a role, that's all that you will see. So once you've created an account and you click on the invite to get into SIBA's Discord server, you're going to go through an onboarding process that's going to walk you through a few steps, including agreeing to our code of conduct and to our rules of engagement. You'll then see some new member to-do items suggested for you, including changing your server name. It's really important that the first thing you do is change your name on our server to your name and your store so that Nikki and I know who you are and we can assign you the proper role within Discord so that you can see what you're supposed to see. So in order to change your server name, which doesn't change your name on the rest of Discord, only on SIBA's server, what you want to do is click on your name here on the member list all the way to the right of your screen. So this is my name. And you click on your name and then click on the pencil icon here and then click Edit Server Profile. Once you do that, it will take you to this screen where here under Choose a Server, you want to make sure SIBA land is selected. It may automatically be selected, but if it's not, you want to make sure that it says SIBA land. And then here under your server nickname, you want to put here your name. So if I was to change my name here, I would change it to Candace Huber / your store, Tubby and Coos. And so that's what you want to do. You can also add pronouns here if you want to. That's not required, but it is something that you can do. And then you would click Save Changes when you're done. Now I'm going to change mine back to SIBA staff so that you all know who I am on the server. And then you would click, again, that Save button at the bottom. I'm just going to click Escape here. And so once you've changed your name, either Nikki or I can assign you the appropriate role so that you see what you want to see on the server. Until then, again, the only channels you're going to see are these ones at the top, the resources and the pre-roll categories. Once you're assigned your role, this share and connect section should show up for everybody. And the voice channel categories here should show up for everybody. If you are a store owner, this store owners category will show up for you. But if you're not, you will not see that category. So next, I want to take you on just a basic tour of Discord. Excuse me. Okay, so at the top here in this very top bar, you're going to see some various different things. So here, this hashtag is the channel that you are currently in. Next to that, you'll see a description of what that channel is and what you can do in there. You also have this hashtag, which is threads, which you probably won't really use, but it's there. Also, you'll have this, which is your notification settings with the little bell. So if you click on that, you can choose to mute the channel that you're in, and etc. You can change your notification settings there. Then we have pinned messages. So these are important messages that an admin has pinned to the channel. So for example, right now I'm in the welcome channel, as you can see up here, and I have pinned this message that tells you that under the server guide, you can see the code of conduct, antitrust laws, and Discord stuff. So you can check this little icon here, the pin icon, to see any important pinned messages that may be in a channel. And finally, you have this little people icon. That's your member list here on the right. So if you click it, it will hide that member list. And if you click it again, it will show the member list. You also have a search bar up here. This allows you to search the entire server. So if you're looking for a specific category or a specific topic, you can try and search it here, and you might be able to find the threads that are related to that topic. And then here in the main section of Discord, all the way here on the left, you'll see your list of servers. So these are all of the different servers that I personally belong to. If you only belong to SIBA server, you will only see the SIBA icon here. I belong to clearly a bunch of them, so I have a whole list. Next to that, you will see the channel list of all of the different channels within our SIBA server here. And then here in the middle is the main area. It shows the channel that you're in. You can add messages down here at the bottom. If you click the plus sign, you can upload a file. You can also add GIFs if you want, or emojis. You can do all of that from the message at the bottom of the screen. And then over here on the far right is the member list, where you can see everybody who is a member. Now, the member list will show you the folks who can see messages in that channel. So here in the welcome channel, everybody will be on this list. If you go to, if you're a store owner, for example, and you go to the store owners forum channel, the forums look a little bit different, but you'll be able to see here that the member list has gotten a lot shorter because only store owners have access to that. So the member list will show you only the people who have access to the channel that you're in. I want to call your attention to a couple of other things here on our server. So up here at the top here, we have a server guide. In that server guide, you'll find SIBA's code of conduct, antitrust rules, our rules of engagement, all of that are here. So if you click that, it'll pull up this thing on the side and you can read through all of that information. We also have Discord basics here. So if you go to server guide and click on Discord basics, you will get a whole bunch of links and instructions on how to do things within Discord. So hopefully that will be useful to you. Close out of that. I also want to show you the events tab. So we have events here. SIBA events are going to be listed here along with links to register for those events. You can click, just like on Facebook, that you are interested in an event and you will be able to get notifications about that. You can share the event. So we're really excited to be able to put SIBA events here and enable you to get notifications about them through Discord. We also have browse channels, which I'll go over a lot more in a minute, but here it shows you every single channel that is available to you on Discord. You can choose whether to follow them or not, which are what these checkboxes are. And if you click on a checkbox to unfollow a channel, so here I have a moderator only channel, which clearly y'all are not going to see. But if I uncheck this box here, you will see that channel has now disappeared from my channel list. So if you don't want to see certain things, you can just click these checkboxes and it will remove them from your list on the right. Now, if you do this by accident, or if you don't want to, you can, or if you want to rejoin something, you can always come here to browse channels and just check that checkbox again, and you see it shows back up. So that is browse channels. You can just look at all of them and choose whether or not you want to see them on Discord. And then finally, we have this members tab. If you click on that, this shows you a bit more of a detailed view of all of the members of the server, what their roles are, etc. Finally, I want to go over our rules of engagement channels. So let me click out of here back to welcome. So you'll see all of this, and you will see again in the server guide, that's where all of our rules are. And then all channels. So that's all of the important things there at the top. And then your list of channels underneath that. So next, I want to go over how to post messages in Discord. So if you want to post a message in a channel, for example, in the welcome channel, we ask that you post an introduction of yourself. So if you wanted to post an introduction of yourself, you would just click this welcome channel and then go down here to the message field and post a message. So, hi, I'm Candace. Glad you're all here. And then you hit enter, and your message goes there to the server. Now, if you want to direct message someone, if you don't want to send a public message to the whole server, you want to just send a message to one person, all you need to do is click their name on the member list. So I'll click Nikki's name here. And here you'll see a message field. If you type into that field, it will send a direct message to that person. You just type your message there and click enter. If you want to view your direct messages, you can do that by clicking this Discord icon at the very top left of your screen. If you click there, you will then see all of your direct messages, and you can click on these people and view and message from there as well. If you ever find that you have clicked off of the SIBA server and need to get back to it, you can always click this SIBA logo here, and it should bring you back to the SIBA server at large. And so also, I want to show you how channels work. I think that's important as well. So under these regular channels, like the welcome channel, you can see them under resources, you can see them under pre-roll, these hashtag channels. Those are just regular channels. So in these channels, messages aren't really organized in any specific way. They're not really searchable. Again, you can search the whole server if you click on the search bar at the top. But really, these are just to get messages out, but they're not really organized. So if there are important messages in these channels, again, you can click on the pin up here to see them. But if you right click on a channel on this list, so if I right click on welcome, I have a lot more options than you will have there. But I mainly want you to know that you can mute a channel for a specific amount of time or just until you turn it back on. And you can also unfollow a channel from there. So you can click on a right click on any channel and you can mute it or unfollow it if you find that it's something that you don't want to be in. And similarly, you can again go to browse channels and check and uncheck these checkboxes. That will choose what you see there in your channel list on the left. So now I want to show you forums, which are a bit different from these hashtag channels. So forums are these little talking bubble channels that you see under Share and Connect. And there's also a store owner forum. So forums, and I'm going to click into the SIBA benefits forum, and I'm going to show you this. So the forums are overall topics with talk bubbles. So this is a SIBA benefits forum, which means that all of the topics in this forum have to do with your SIBA benefits. So currently we have 3 forums on the Discord server: SIBA benefits, general discussion, and random. And then the store owners also have their own forum that's separate. And so forums help you to more easily organize conversations so that you can find and follow the topics that you care about the most. So inside of a forum, you're going to find all of these different threads here with more specific topics. So in here, we have SIBA upcoming events, publicity, speed dating, AnyPress social, etc. And so these are the specific topics within the SIBA benefits forum. And so if you want to read messages or post a message related to a topic, you just click on the topic. So publicity, speed dating, for example, you can just click on that topic. And then under this send a message, you can send a message about that topic. You can also choose here to follow or unfollow topics. So right now this says I'm following. If I click this, I can unfollow it. And then click it again to follow it again. So you can follow and unfollow these specific topics if you want to. You can also hover over an overall topic here. So you see I hover over and it shows you all of the most active posts in that forum. So it's just another way to find a topic that you're looking for. And inside of the forum here, you can also search for things here at the top. So you see the search or create a post. So if I go in here and I search for town hall, for example, as you see, this town hall's annual meeting comes up and I say, okay, yes, this is what I want to talk about. I can click on it and then I can go and send a message about that specific topic. So you can use this search bar here to search for any topic that you might want to find. You can also, from here, you can click on this little book with the check mark, and that is the post guidelines. So this tells you what this particular forum is about. So this is the SIBA benefits forum. We are having conversations here about SIBA's benefits and programs. So this little book will always tell you what's in a forum. So if I go to the general discussion forum, for example, and I click this book, it tells you that this is for general discussion. So you can always see or remind yourself what forum you're in by clicking that little book with the check mark. You can also use tags. So all of these down here are tags. You can click on all and see all of the tags. So I have currently added a bunch of tags here, but you can also add your own tags when you make posts. So if you're looking for something in particular, you can click on a tag, NVNR. You can click on, for example, holiday catalog. I don't have any posts about that yet, but you can click on a tag and see things related to that tag. And you can also tag your own posts when you're making them. If you want to create a new topic in a post, so a new thread like this, you would create new post. You put the title of the topic there and whatever message that you want to send, add any tags that you want, add your emojis, and then you would click post, this post button here. So just note that even though it says new post here, when you do this, you're actually adding a whole topic or a whole thread to the forum. It's not just it's not just one post under a thing. You're adding a whole new thing to the forum. So if you want to post a message that's related to a topic or a thread that already exists, please go find that specific topic and post there versus creating a whole new one, because then that means that we'll have multiple different topics where the same thing is being discussed. So we want to make sure that we're keeping this organized. So make sure that when you are coming to post about something, or if you're looking for something, that you use this search bar and search for whatever it is that you're looking for, or scroll. Right now, there's not as many things in there as there will be in the future. But make sure that you are searching first before you post, just to make sure you're not creating something that already exists. And I think that is about everything as far as the basics of Discord. SIBA really hopes to build a thriving community online with Discord. The reason that we created this server is to give our members the opportunity to connect with each other, source information, gather resources, stay connected throughout the year. Our members have asked for a way to do that, and so this is our response. So this is your opportunity to talk to each other anytime that you want. The online community will really be only what you, our members, make it into. And as an admin, I really hope my role will be to just sort of fade into the background and let y'all have conversations, and then be there to offer help and support to all of you. Of course, if you have any questions once you get onto Discord, you can always email me, direct message me on Discord, post in the help form. So over here in the help channel, there is one here on the side. You can always post in the help channel, and I will, or Nikki will be monitoring that. We'll both be monitoring that, and we will answer any questions that are posted there. You can also look at this important links channel to get any links that you might need. So we're really trying to use this as a resource to get information out to you just as much as we are using it as a way for y'all to connect as well. So you can always contact me or Nikki if you have any questions, or Linda Marie. We're all here to help you. But Nikki and I know the most about Discord. So if you have questions, please let us know. And together, I really think we can expand the SIBA community past our in-person events and our online events, and really create something special with this online community. So I really hope to see you on the server. I really hope you interact with each other. We're really excited about this. And thank you so much for coming and being on our server. And I hope to see you around there.